Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with at another video on complete templates and all new templates. I have reorganized a lot of things because of the software update. So I'll be giving you a lot of new templates for essay, summarize spoken text, and describe image and Retell lecture. So we'll unveil many things. So before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button for the future updates. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can WhatsApp us to the number appearing at the bottom of the screen. I'll be there, we will be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Alright guys, without a further delay, let's straight away get into the video. Let me just share my screen. All new templates of PTE. So is there a need of a new template? Well, first thing first, there are some updates with respect to the software for sure, which happens every November towards the year end. If at all you are using my previous templates, yes, they were fine, but to an extent I have added some new templates as well. So if you have followed a different template and got low score, it's time you change it, and when you are changing it, upgrade it with a new template. That's the only whole idea. So the modules that have template, first thing is essay, second thing is summarize spoken text, third thing is Retell lecture, and the fourth thing is describe image. So these four only have the templates. Summarize, written text and all, you don't need the template. So all those four modules, we're gonna re-look into the things and define some new term. So with that same confidence, I am sharing a new template here. But yes, all my previous templates are also fine. I'm telling you, I have shared the right information earlier as well. But now I am giving you some new ones as well. Okay. So first thing first, let's quickly move to the essay. I've got 174 words essay template, but inside that you got to write 5 sentences on your own. Just using some keywords and all, people are not getting good scores. So I don't suggest that. I insist writing few things on your own, and this one will give you lot of marks for sure. It has got tremendous vocabulary, concepts, coherence, cohesion is all perfectly written. Grammatically, sentences are correct. Right choice of words, general linguistic range, everything has been addressed with respect to the evaluation criteria of the PTE essay by the Pearson software. In today's complex world, numerous issues and topics are subject to debate. One such topic is you write the topic sentence. I'll explain you how to do that in just a while. While it is true that every topic has its own set of advantages and disadvantages, it doesn't mean that it is only for advantage, disadvantages. Say for any question you can use this template. My view is that if it is a question based essay, like what is your opinion, you're gonna put your view. Is agree, disagree, what is your opinion, you're gonna put your view. Discuss advantage, disadvantage. My view is that there are many advantages and disadvantages to the topic. Don't leave it empty. Write. Use the only one template. You don't need multiple templates for the same reason. This essay will explore various scenarios of the topic and demonstrate the viewpoint with the logical narrative. Full stop has to come. The entire essay will be uploaded in the description. You can have a look at it. Alright, that's the first paragraph, and then we go to second paragraph where we start with to begin with. That is adding the coherence, cohesion marks, by the way. One aspect, prominent aspect. This is adding vocabulary scores. One prominent aspect of the topic is you will write one simple sentence. I'll explain you, I'll show you how to write everything. This means you add a compound or a complex sentence which is a supporting point. The first line, whatever you wrote, it's an extension of the first line. To quote an instance, a recent instance, this is called a modifier. So the template covers many things, which automatically gives you a better score. Provide an example. You can write in 1 line or 2 lines. 1 line is enough. Add a compound or complex sentence. Moreover, if you have more thoughts in your mind, you can add this also. Otherwise, this is not required. In conclusion, the aforementioned points justify the viewpoint. Third paragraph. Secondly, one notable feature is write the main idea. This is due to the fact that compound complex sentence, write supporting idea. That's it. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sentences is what I want you guys to write on your own. Rest all essay will cover. A recent report by the prestigious University of the West proves the validity of the statement with all the available logical evidence. Therefore, the discussed assertion validates the fact supporting my viewpoint. I see that this is flicked from my old template exactly as it is. By the way, you can use my old template also, nothing is wrong with that. People have got 90, are still getting 90 with the old template. You can use the new template as well, you still will get a good score. I see that there is equally potential evidence support the arguments are provided, and hence I logically conclude my statement in a conclusive manner. Just write it as it is without spelling mistakes, you are going to get good marks. But can you show one example with the same template? If that is the question, so I have got this. The question is, it is better to avoid phones for children under the age of 10. What is your opinion? Let us say this is the question. Now, in today's world, complex world rather, numerous issues and topics are subject to debate. One such topic is, now we need to arrange this, avoiding phones for children under the age of 10. I did not say avoid phones, this is grammar. You need to write and get the feedback. You cannot write one such topic is, it is better to avoid phones for children under the age of 10 as its own. No. That is what you need to have that grammar sense and change avoiding phones for children under the age of 10. While it is true that every topic has its own set of advantages, disadvantages, my view is that phones should be prohibited for children up to the age of 10. I am giving my view, this essay exactly as it is, copy paste the template. Write as less as possible, you need to have some grammar knowledge and then only you can write like this. Just copy pasting the things will never work. It has never worked before, probably for 50-58 it may, for 65-79 it will not, because you are going to end up making a lot of grammatical errors. Hope you are getting it. Now, we move to the second paragraph. To begin with, one prominent aspect of phone usage for children, the topic is addiction. This is the right keyword. This is going to be a simple sentence we wrote. This means, no, whatever that comes to your mind, you write, man. How will they be addicted? The games are so captivating that children, once start playing it, will not be able to come out of it. Anything that comes to your mind, children lose focus on studies and other extracurricular activities, as this is a complex sentence. As phones are very addictive. To quote an instance, recent instance, in India, many children have stopped communicating with other friends or family, and compound sentence. And this is mainly due to the game addiction of phones. You do not need to be so good at idea generation, not required. Something related to the question you write. And if you write that content, you will get the marks, but post that. What gives you mark is what you write, it is how you write. How you write? Mix of simple, compound, complex sentences, and that is the one that gets you a better score. Moreover, if you really want, you can write, otherwise you can scratch it and directly come to in conclusion. Otherwise, let us write moreover. Phone usage is known to cause eye problems and many other dangerous diseases. Simple sentence. So, I have got simple sentence, one complex, one compound. I have got a mixture of all of them. Coherence quotient is precise. Vocabulary is all good because the template itself covers all of them. You do not need to add hi-fi vocabulary, not really required. Then we move on to third paragraph. Secondly, one notable feature is lack of mental well-being due to excessive phone usage. You use phone, lot of phone, mentally you become so weak. Why? This is because probably they are so into the phone that they do not talk to people, less socializing things. As a result, it leads to depression. Hey, done. Do not have to worry much. If you see here, this is due to the fact that when phones are allowed, children develop liking towards it and stop socializing with others, leading to, this is an ing causing a complex sentence, depression and other mental disorders. See, when we talk about phone for a children, we talk about less socializing, academic gone case, addiction, correct, depression, anxiety. These are the common words software will be expecting from you, but with a sentence. And that is what we wrote. Now, entire rest of the things is just copy paste from the template. Will it work? Yes, it will work, it is working. Done and dusted, essay done and dusted. I'm again telling you, if you want, you can use this template or you can use the previous one. No, absolutely no change in that. Okay. So, now we will move on. That is all the essay is all about. You can use this template, guys, just memorize and write 5 sentences or 4 I think 5 sentences. On your own, definitely you will see a great score, but I request, please do not come back and comment here, I used your template, I got 49 writing. Trust me, your reading and listening, speaking also will be 49 only, correct. So, people who do not have a good English, no matter what template you use, scores will not come up. Reading, fill in the blank, reading, writing, fill in the blank, listening, fill in the blank, write from dictation. These 4 are the pillars. Essay is not the pillar, essay will give some 15-20 marks if there are 2 questions. Reading, if I gives 50 marks. 30 marks to writing, from reading, writing, fill in the blank. So, there you will have problem, but you use a template and think you should get 90, no heroes and heroines, no, you do not get 90 with the template, correct. You get 20 out of 20 probably from the essay if there are 2 essays. So, I request people, please don't spread misinformation by commenting. I used your template, got 49. Check your reading score as well, it will be 45, 48 only. Just letting you know the reality. So, with this we move on to summarize spoken text. Summarize spoken text, avoid using keywords, try to use phrases as less template as possible. You use more of a template, it is not going to match with the audio that is given to you. Isn't it so? So, as a result, probably you may again get low score if you use lengthy sentences like the one we made use of in Retell lecture. The lecture gives the important key points and the relevant information about it has 11 words in it. No, no, you need to write, just say speaker talked about, speaker talked, he explained. Try to minimize the number of words in the template for summarized spoken text. So, this is the earlier template, absolutely works fine, you can use this, but I am going to give you a new one as well. The talk was about, firstly the speaker discussed, later the speaker mentioned, furthermore the speaker provided essential information on, in the end the speaker emphasized an important point regarding or left an important note on. You can little bit modify, it should not be a problem. But now the new one is even more concise, to the point, for the fact that yes, software is transforming, you need to write some phrases. Everything if template only covers, what will you write? So, as a result I have even more constructed it. Rather, the talk was about, firstly it was clear that, later we learned that, furthermore it represented the fact that, in the end the lecture highlighted that. As less as possible, but now the task is how to write. You need to learn to write, correct? It's all very simple. You listen for 5 seconds the audio and then write for 5 seconds. When you listen, don't write, and when you write, don't listen. Don't worry about the important content in the audio. Oh, this content is so important, I will wait for it, no marks for that. All the working of the software is still the same with respect to the content. Don't have to worry much about it. There is nothing like important content there. Listen for 5 seconds, okay, this is what I am going to write. Just write by closing your ears. You write for 5 seconds and then listen for 5 seconds. When you listen, don't write. When you write, don't listen. Meaning, two different skills are assessed in summarized spoken text. One is listening, one is writing. Don't mix them. Divide them into intervals. So, now I have got an audio. I am going to show you how I do it. Hold on for a second. So, I have got an audio here. I am going to use both the template and show you how well I can write between 50 and 70 words.
Laughter is one of the greatest therapies in combating adversity.
One of the greatest therapies in combating, I am just writing, I am not listening, adversity.
Barbed wire was rolled out of Berlin to create the Berlin Wall.
To create the Berlin Wall.
Until it was dismantled, all jokes proliferated.
All jokes proliferated.
In the East, laughing was all that was left.
Proliferated.
Jokes about those who rule you, and sometimes those who tyrannize you, are a form of folklore that has existed in societies as seemingly different as communist Eastern Europe, Tsarist Russia, modern Egypt, 12th century Persia, and modern day Iran.
Modern Egypt and modern day
self-respect and identity.
Iran.
In more totalitarian societies, laughter relieves, at least temporarily, the pressures and anxiety of political oppression.
It leaves the pressure and anxiety.
Dictators, but they can provide solace. In a democracy like our own, perhaps the trouble with political jokes is that they sometimes get elected.
They sometimes get elected. The audio were not, it was not straightforward, I totally understand. But yes, with whatever I can listen, I have written a lot. Especially the technique. See, laughter is one of the greatest therapies in combating adversity. Adversity means suffering. I listened to it. And then I slowly, neatly tapped. It took some 10 seconds. Those 10 seconds audio, I did not listen. If I had listened, perhaps I wouldn't have been able to write this. Now I will. The talk was about laughter, which is one of the, see I am adding which is, that is the grammar part. One of the greatest therapies in combating adversities. Firstly, the speaker discussed to create the Berlin Wall and all jokes were proliferated. See, I am adding a compound sentence by using the word and here, if you properly observe. That is how you do it. Later speaker mentioned now I don't have the complete phrase. Modern Egypt and modern day Iran. I cannot write, he mentioned modern day Egypt and modern day Iran. So, I am going to cook a story. Will that be a problem? No problem, as long as it is grammatically correct. Speaker mentioned modern Egypt and modern day Iran, which were the point of contention. I think for sure we are exceeding more than 70 words. Let us see how to reduce it. Furthermore, the speaker provided essential information on how it leaves, I am adding the word how, otherwise grammar wrong, how it leaves the pressure and anxiety. In the end, the speaker emphasized an important point regarding why they sometimes get elected. If you see this now, 77 words is what I have written. Got it? 77 words is what I have written. Think I can remove this. 74 words, I need less than 70 words. So, what do? The speaker provided essential information. These adjectives are added intentionally so that you can remove whenever they want. Provided information on. It became 73 words. The bottom, the word count is displaying, which with the point of construction emphasized an important point, emphasized a point regarding, became 72. One of the greatest therapies, speaker discussed the creed and all jokes were proliferated. I am just checking if any word, modern Egypt and modern day Iran, how it leaves the pressure, that is it. I am going to remove anxiety, exact 70 words, done and dusted. So, you got to write, I am telling you, you got to write, there is no way escaping now. So, the same thing I am going to add in this template and I am going to show how we can write in the same way. The talk was about laughter, same copy paste in the new template. Firstly, it was clear that now to create the Berlin Wall, now I will not be able to exactly use like that. It was clear that it was done to create the Berlin Wall and all jokes were proliferated. Now, the sentence makes more sense. You cannot say firstly it was clear that to create, no. It was done to create, or it was crafted to create, it was witnessed to create, something you need to write. Later we learned that modern Egypt, we learned that modern, I am adding the same one here, which were the point of contention, which are the point of debate, whatever you want you can add to make it grammatically correct. Furthermore, it represents the fact that it leaves pressure and anxiety. In the end, the lecture highlighted that now you do not have to write why. When you say the word that, you can write whatever you want. When you do not have the word THAT in the, like in the first one, regarding, then you need to write why. So, it depends on the template, depends on the sentence formation. So, now let us remove it. It is 72 words. I have to remove 2 words. Lecture highlighted that they sometimes get elected, one of the greatest studies. I am just trying to find which word I can remove, probably which were the point of debate. Furthermore, it represents that it leaves the pressure and anxiety, probably I can remove anxiety. It is not like you use the word anxiety, so you get better marks, no, nothing like that. One of the greatest therapies, one of the therapists. 69 words, or you can have greatest 70 words. So, this is how you write with the template. Like I shown you, first template and the second template. In the first template, few of the sentences we modified to correct it. In the second template, few of the other sentences we modified to correct it. In Retell lecture, you do not need the grammar, but in summarized spoken text, whatever the sentence you write with the template, they both have to gel. They both have to gel. Hope you are getting it, hope you are getting it. So, that is all summarized spoken text with both the templates I have exclusively shown to all the audience who are watching this. Any doubts, do leave your comment in the comment section. So, with this we will move on to we have describe image Retell lecture. No need of any change in the describe image and the Retell lecture, things are working. This is the template I had always shared in the YouTube. The given image represents a beautiful image. There must have been a popular debate about information present in the image for the keywords red and green. However, information present for the keywords blue and yellow, or whatever you see there. Let's say it's about car and mileage. The information present for car and mileage seems to be false. Whatever is there, you pick, just add 4 words. 25 seconds you get in the beginning, correct? You see the image and add 4 words. Let's say there is nothing written, it's a picture, picture, fish. Let's say color is red, fish and red, and there is a tail, and there is scales, tail and scales. Whatever, don't worry too much about it. Whatever you can make out, let's say color you can make out. Fish has eyes and lungs, eyes and fins, whatever you want. There's a big building, and tall. Building is in black color. Let's say there is a tree, black and tree. Whatever you want, speak. But when you speak, don't make mistake. This is the template I have shared earlier as well. You can just take a picture of it. Just go naturally, just like this. Don't go fast, don't go slow, try to be very natural, no intonation, it should be monotone, pitch issue should not be there. The given image represents a beautiful image, and don't worry about the grammar. Represents has to come, Nakul. I know about all these things, but don't worry, grammar doesn't matter in speaking as far as your fluency is up to the mark. There must have been a popular debate about information present in the image for the keywords red and green. However, information present for car and mileage seems to be false. From the image, it is clear that topic or the maximum value seems to be constant, which further states the importance of the topic present in the image. In conclusion, the given image includes a complicated data and the analysis with all the sufficient data. 25 seconds, 26 seconds, it will not take more than that. Finish it and click next and move on to the next question. All the questions of describe image speak the same, for sure you get the marks. Every day, everybody in my course are getting that speaking 90. Any doubts, do leave your valuable comments in the comment section. Quickly we move on to written lecture as well. No need of any changes, this we have learnt it, you can continue. This has to be lengthy template, avoid using short templates which do not contribute in any way to get your fluency marks high. The lecture gives the important key points and the relevant information about King was indeed a champion. I want you guys to write the small sentence like this, at least 4 to 5 words. Or whatever you can. 4 or 5 sentences, more than enough. In the beginning, the speaker explained about he made quick decisions and decided to overtake. Later, speaker mentioned about the importance of the days are counted. Here, the speaker was ideally pointing at the fact that death is inevitable and rebirth is necessary. In conclusion, the lecture gives the important key points about the king was indeed a champion. I made quick decisions and decided to overtake. 25 to 30 seconds. See what I did. I have written only 4 sentences. So, first line of the template, first line of the sentence, second line template, second line sentence, third, fourth. Over. The fifth doesn't have any words written. What do? You repeat the first or repeat the fourth. It doesn't matter. If you just speak the template, it will more or less takes around 25 to 28 seconds to finish if you have written 4 or 5 phrases. If you have written more phrases, just keep on adding. In conclusion, the lecture gives the important key points about, right, read the first phrase and read the next phrase and read if you have written. Definitely you are going to get more marks towards your listening. If you have not written, it's totally fine. 25-30 seconds is enough, don't have to speak for 40 seconds. You speak more, you're going to make a lot of mistake. So this is the template that is working, that will work, but as I told you, all the template that I gave earlier also works fine, but yes, we're just giving another one so that it will be a fresh one. Correct? Software has to give the mark. Software will not know about this way before, so it has to give the mark. I think that's all I've got for you. Yes. So, I really hope I made an informative content. Well, if you like the video, leave your appreciation with a thumbs up, and when you want to say something about the video as to how you felt, please leave your valuable comments in the comment section. With this, I'm going to park it here, guys. This is Nakul signing off from Skills PTE Academic. Soon, I'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.